What's good, everybody? In this video, I'm going to be flipping one of my favorite 90s songs. I don't really know for what artist or what I'm going to do yet. I just wanted to turn the camera on and cook up, and y'all can see a little bit of my process when it comes to sampling. So with all that being said, let's just jump right into it. All I've done up to this point is just take the MP3 file and put it into the playlist, and I just found the starting part of what I wanted to sample, and also found the BPM, which is 143 beats per minute. I usually do this one of two different ways. The first one involves going up to the tempo and then hitting tap. I'll just use the comma key on my keyboard and just tap in the tempo as the sample's playing. Or if you're lazy like me, I just went to TuneBat and just found it was 143 and it just happened to fit. So anyways, I'm just gonna go and find my chops for the sample right now, and I'll do this with the metronome on. So I like this pre-chorus part. I'm actually gonna cut it right when that first kick of the chorus comes in. So I pretty much have my first sample chop right here. I'm just going to mute this and put this down a few tracks so I remember to use it. So I think all I'm gonna do is just have this pre-chorus of chorus chop, and then I'll just kind of go from there. I think that this chorus is a little bit too busy. There's too many different ad-libs and all that going on. So I'm going to go to probably the first or second chorus and get a chop from there. So I'm just going to cut out the first kick of the chorus and then move that over. And the way I'm able to bypass the grid with all my chops and also with moving these is I'm just holding the Alt key on my keyboard while I'm clicking on all the clips. I think this is 12 measures. As long as it's a multiple of 4, I think it should be okay. And then for this chorus, but I'm gonna make this cut right here on the first kick of the next verse, mute that clip, and then I'm going to drag this back over here. And so now I have my two clips here, the pre-chorus, which is this 12 measure clip, and then I have the chorus, which is a 16 measure clip. Now what I wanna do is go up to the top left here and then go to this resize thing, then go here and then hold Alt and stretch it to the closest major grid line. And then I'm gonna go to the second one, click on it, hit make unique, and then do the same thing, just stretch it to the nearest major grid line. The first thing I want to do actually is cut these and put it into a new arrangement. So go up to arrangement, add one, and then I'll just do arrangement 2. Paste these in here. And then what I want to do is go to the top left of each of them and then hit extract stems. And I probably will just leave it on all 4 and mute source clip. For the second one, I'll do the same thing. Left click, extract stems. So same thing, I'm just going to move these up and those line up right there. As for the ones here at the end, gonna select all of them, stretch them accordingly. And then so all of these will probably now be in resample or auto. So now I'm gonna play around with the tempo a little bit, and it's time stretched, but it's set to resample, so it'll change the pitch with the tempo, and then I'll go and fix that later. So I think that's pretty solid. I just want to go and play with the pitch a little bit. But before I do that, what I'm going to do is go to Tools, Macros, switch all audio clips to real-time stretching, and then hit OK. It'll be stretched to the new tempo, but it'll still have the original pitch. And I put this sound shift on the master just to make it easier to change the pitch of all of them. I'm going to take each of the stems, so the drums, bass, vocals, whatever, put them into these. Each of the stems now have its own mixer track, so the drums has one, bass has one, and so on. I like the drums, but the only problem is they're a little bit too invasive, so I'm gonna put a heavy bandpass with some shelves on the end and then just lower the volume. I like the drums just because they still have a lot of body to it. I just don't want it to interfere with what we got going on. I still have some of that texture from the drums and the bass. I want to adjust that EQ a little bit. Now what I'm going to do is just go to each of these clips and pitch it up by 300. So I'm just going to go to the first one, go to 300, hit copy value, left click V. So that's cool and all, but now I feel like the vocals are a little bit too invasive. So what I'm going to do is put a cut on them, and then I'm going to open up RC20 and get my reverb preset, turn the space up a little bit, and that decay down to like 65. And then I'll open up the EQ up a little bit. I also want to add a little bit of chorus to this to make it sparkle a little more. I'm feeling like a Rilo vibe all of a sudden, I don't know why. Now I'll probably layer down some keys with it just to make it sound a little fuller, and if I want to add anything to it, I can. So now I've got those bass notes down. I'm gonna bring the vocals back in and then put this up like 2 octaves and then just start filling it out with chords. I think that's decent. I'm just gonna incorporate everything else back in and just see how it sounds now. I think I would just start adding drums to it. If I change my mind on anything or if I want to add anything, I'll just go from there. Alright, I think the vocals are a little too muffled up, so I'm going to ease up on this bandpass a little bit. I forgot to do this already, but I want to throw a different pattern on these hi-hats.
says